Good afternoon to everyone, dear agents, dear customers and collaborators. A warm welcome and thank you for joining this online meeting with Cotodeste to take part into the presentation of a new collection, Blendstone. Cotodeste has always stood out for being innovative, for its capacity to search and discover the nicest materials in the nature and for reproducing them perfectly in a ceramic material. The prerogative of Cotodeste is not only imitating, mimicking perfectly nature better than other ceramic companies can do, but is above all the capacity to conceive and create new products. In addition to its Carlite slabs, Cotodeste today is famous all over the world for its full-thickness porcelain stoneware, 14 millimeters. With this thickness, Cotodeste identifies itself with the natural stone, which is the traditional thickness of the natural stone, of course. Cotodeste created some milestones that are making the history of ceramics. I would like to mention, for example, the collection Bluestone, the collection Buxi, the collection Elegance, Cluny, Secret Stone, Limestone, Litus. Well, today we are adding another milestone to this historical process, that is the Blendstone collection. Believe me, it's not easy to roll out every year a new stone that is even more beautiful than the previous one, but I'm very proud to confirm that we did it also this time. Also this time we were able to do what we can do in the best possible way, that is creating beauty and keeping the promise of Cotodeste to represent in absolute terms beauty in ceramics. Blendstone is a stone inspired by nature, but is not imitating it. Indeed, what we are presenting today is not a reproduction of an existing stone found in nature, but it is a stone that is conceived, born out of the passion of the laboratories of Cotodeste. Blendstone is achieved joining the visual characteristics coming from three different categories of rocks: a sedimentary one, a magmatic, and another a metamorphic one. Blendstone gathered the nicest characteristics of these three natural stones and merged them so that graphics and colors are blended and reinvented in order to create a new material. The final result is an elegant stone without giving in into the essentiality of a minimalist style, because Blendstone is rich in a lot of details that give to this series the assertive character of the natural rock. The aesthetical effect of a material is given especially by the full body mix, rich in granules and flakes, coming to the surface. Blendstone is produced in the plant of Finale Emilia, in the new production line that is focused on this special new technology. And we made a large investment on it, not less than 5 million euro. In conclusion, Blendstone is an incredibly extraordinary stone. It's a unique, original and exclusive product for our clients and for the most beautiful homes in the world. My experience leads me to state without any doubt that Blendstone will be a great success, and I will be very pleased to share it with you. Well, thank you for the attention. I give the floor to the brand manager Bruno Buratti, who will present the collection in more details. Well, good afternoon to everyone, and I would like to thank you for your participation. I would like to thank Paolo Mussini, our managing director, for his introduction and opening of this meeting. Today, I've got a great privilege and a great honor also to present you the new collection of Cotodeste. All over across our history, we introduced on the market, as Paolo Mussini said, some of the nicest natural stones, turning research and innovation into our mission. Our vocation is that of searching the nicest, the most beautiful stones in nature, but also the most beautiful marbles, we invented the wall, the wallpaper in Calit itself. Therefore, we have a very clear vocation. Today, I would like to present you a unique, extraordinary stone, and his name is blend stone. Let's have a look at the video. So I hope that you liked the video. I think that the video was helpful to understand what is about. With blend stone, we wanted to create something unique, something never seen before. We were inspired by the uniqueness of nature, but we have not simply reproduced one of the many stones that nature offers us and offers to architecture, but we really wanted to create something that didn't exist before. So let's say that we conceived something that was not found in nature. So it would have been easy to take different stones and putting them together, but this is not enough for Cotto d'Este. As I said, we are really oriented towards excellence. We always try to look for the best. So that is why we searched for a number of stones, all of them with fascinating and distinctive characteristics. In each one of them, we tried to grasp the peculiar aspect of the stone in order to better represent the elegance and soberness that is typical to Cotto d'Este. You know how we are. In Cotto d'Este, you're not going to find very colorful products of stones, with the exception of Wonderwall, but our line is always very sober and elegant. Therefore, we analyzed in all details these stones, then we purchased them, we placed them inside our warehouses, our laboratories. With our technicians, we tried to choose the parts that could be condensed and joined together in order to create a blend. And this, of course, led to the name of the collection. So a blend of different souls, but with a single heart, the heart of Cotto d'Este. Therefore, we amalgamated mineral textures of rare beauty with a certain aesthetical sensibility and with a very sober and elegant taste, but above all with the technological potential that has always characterized us and Cotto d'Este. Many innovations of our company have marked, as Paolo Mussini said before, the journey of ceramics, the first lapping, the first glazed porcelain stoneware, and so on and so forth. Therefore, we condensed all these stones that were placed in our laboratories, and then we found a single theme, single subject, that is blend stone. As I said, it's a mixture of stones, and as in the best wines in the world, where the master enologist, according to his idea of a label, in order to create an exceptional wine, selects the most prized varieties therefore the best grapes, blend them in different percentages, creating this blend that is unique and unrepeatable. So we did the same with our master ceramists, who created a magical combination of elements. Therefore, Blendstone is a mixture of 3 different graphic textures obtained from 3 different natural stones. It has the typical grain of limestone, so we have clear veins that combine with some rusty inclusions and the faded halos inspired to the Placentina stone. And then we can see also darker segments, typical of the Basaltina stone, 4 colors. Multiple graphics in HD inkjet that make each piece different from the other. The 4 colors are clear, light, on my left, mid and deep. Deep is an intense and deep color, is a dark anthracite color. It's ideal for elegant environments and especially for the northern countries that appreciate these colors and in general darker colors. 2 grays, so the mid, you can see here, as you can see here on my left, and light behind me, and clear. Clear is a nice white color. Also, this one is very elegant. It was very difficult, very hard for us to find this shade of color, but in the end we are convinced that we found the right color and the right product that expresses the great elegance of the entire collection. Blendstone is a very rich collection, so 4 colors as mentioned, and especially 6 sizes in the thickness of 14 millimeters, starting from 30 by 60, 60 by 60, 60 by 120, 90 by 90. But the great novelty are 2 brand new sizes, 2 large sizes, 120 by 120, as you can see here on my left, and 90 by 180. This is a new size, a big size. Could be found as a small slab, everything in the 14 millimeter thickness. They are ideal for new project systems. Then we also have 2 sizes available in the thickness of 20 millimeters, 60 by 120, 90 by 90, for a perfect coherence between outdoor and indoor. I mentioned the porcelain stoneware 14 millimeters. This is the hallmark of our company. We are the company producing a full thickness porcelain stoneware and Kerlite 3.5 millimeters. So we can say that we are producing the thinnest and also the thickest product. 14 millimeters is a unique production process. The firing time is double compared to traditional porcelain stoneware. Therefore, the material reaches unparalleled compactness, so it is 3 times more resistant with respect to traditional porcelain stoneware. But above all, it has a very high tensile strength. It resists to impacts and scratches, suitable for vehicle transit when used outdoor, and it is perfectly flat. And especially the 14 millimeters in these large sizes has this very important feature. The full thickness porcelain stoneware is 20 millimeter thick for outdoor. It has maximum technical performance and is perfect for outdoor. It prevents risk of damage, also provides a continuity between internal and external environments. It is a natural surface. It is a surface with a superficial microstructure that is typical of natural stones that undergo flaming. It's a treatment typical of granite. They are exposed to open flames, then are cooled down with water. Therefore, the surface suffers a thermal shock, and as a result, the surface expands and it gains a specific roughness. It is a very rough surface with a matte and elegant reflection, with a very nice touch feel. The lapped surface of Blendstone is very soft. It has a discontinuous effect that is typical of walkover, that provides an irregular brightness, as if thousands and thousands of people had worked on it over the years, creating this time-worn surface. This is typical of the time-polished stones. It has a chiaroscuro effect because it recalls a natural surface with a very mild roughness, and it is lapped with special grinding wheels. And here we did a lot of research on special abrasive grinding wheels in order to create and achieve this chiaroscuro effect that provides an unexpected brightness. Now let's move on to the sandblasted finish. You can see here in the size 120 by 120 that fully expresses itself. It has a typical roughness of the sandblasted surface. It has a very high performance because the anti-slip resistance is R11C. And this allows us to achieve a chromatic continuity between indoor and outdoor, also in the 120 by 120 size. And let's move on to the Bush hammered surface in the 20 millimeters. In this case, the anti-slip degree is R12C. So being a 20 millimeters, it has very high resistance degree, an exceptional resistance to loads, and visually, it is similar to the sandstone finish, even if it is rougher. So we can say that Blendstone is a very complete collection, many sizes, many finishes, very deep range. And we tried to be even more realistic in order to reach the heart of the material. How? So we used the most advanced technologies, and we incorporated in a scientific way, but at random, within the mass of the product, flakes and fragments of colored minerals, exactly how it happens in natural stones. So all over the thickness, all over the mass, you're going to find a mix of materials, and each one of them evoke the original stone. So the white flakes represent the crystal conclusions of quartz of the Dolomites. The iron minerals can evoke can be found in the red flakes. Once exposed to air and water, they change color and oxidize. Basalt is evoked by the dark flake. So the three natural stones that we mentioned at the beginning of our presentation can be found inside the material. I would say that Blendstone is a full optional series collection because it also includes the Protect, our antibacterial protection by Cotodesta and Panara Group. It is an ongoing, always active protection thanks to silver ions, 24 hours a day. There is no need to be activated by sunlight, so it has a very powerful action that eliminates bacteria until 99.9% and prevents its proliferation. Its effectiveness is timeless because it is integrated within the material. And today, in this historical period we are living, and luckily we are also living it, Protect is a very important feature because it allows you to live in a healthy and clean environment. All our products are covered by a 20-year warranty. I would say that we are the only company providing this type of warranty. And this is evidence of a very important know-how of reliability, seriousness, tradition, of a sound and reliable commercial experience that is typical of our company. So this was the end of my presentation. I really hope that you liked this collection, as we appreciated it and as it was appreciated by the people who had the possibility to see it already inside our company. First of all, I would like to thank Paolo Mussini, our Managing Director, the Style Center, our laboratories that were involved in the creation of this project. Finally, a special thank goes to our agents and to all of you, that is, our customers, architects, designers, who after 30 years of activity and business are very important because you keep encouraging us to make products that are always special. So thank you again. Thank you for listening to us. I hope to see you soon in your showrooms, and let's move on forward together. Thank you.